I'm Lynn Bridgeford from the Ether Bios Clinic and Ether Bios Yoga. Today I'm going to show you an exercise to help open the lungs and improve your lung capacity. It's called pump breath, and we're going to be pumping the lungs with the arms and by moving the body. So the lungs are pretty much from nipple height up, depending where they should be, and from the bottom of the shoulder blades up. So they're smaller than you think, because we have to have space for the liver and the stomach. There's a little sliver down the side. So the heart and the lungs are attached to the neck up to about C4, and they're attached down close to the diaphragm. So the lungs have lots of fascia around them, many miles of fascia. So fascia is that elastic tissue that surrounds everything. It connects everything to everything. So we have all the little tubules in the lung. We have each lobe. There's 3 lobes in each lung. Technically speaking, that's not quite correct, but it'll do for now. And then we have the pleura, which is around all of the lungs. And when we have an infection, that can get sticky on the rib cage. So this exercise is really good to help gently release those tensions all through the system, through the bronchus, through the trachea, with this movement and expansion. So we want to take more breath in, so we get more good clean oxygen, and we want to get more breath out so that we're cleaning out the old air to bring in the new air. So the breath is number one. It's the first and last thing we ever do. So a really good thing to improve your vitality and your health is to breathe well. So we did one before on the basic breathing 101 through the lungs. This is slightly different. We're going to use the body posture to help move the lungs. So there'll be an inhale exhale exercise and an exhale exercise. We can do it standing, and I'll show you it sitting as well. So I'll show you first, and we can do it together. So nice and relaxed, shoulders above the hips, crown above the base. A little wiggle helps to get the tension out and remind us just to be soft in our bodies. So neck in neutral. If you bring the fingers to the base of the skull and just down onto the soft tissue. When the head's up, it'll feel tight. When you tuck the chin in, it's tight. When you find that neutral point, it goes soft under your fingers. That's pretty much with the chin parallel to the floor if you have a good posture. If we're sitting in a bad posture, that's very hard to find. So we need to help lift the chest, shoulders down. We're not doing the chest out like some of us learned as kids. We tuck the floating ribs down so everything's nice and smooth and can flow. So the nerves that come out of the base of the skull are really important. Some of them are very important to the breathing, particularly because they feed the neck muscles. So if that neck is in tension, it's like standing on a hose pipe a little. You're going to have a little challenge with the nerves feeding the neck muscles, so it becomes a feedback loop. So we want to put the good stuff in, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. Also, the vagus nerve comes out of the base of the skull, feeds the diaphragm, feeds the digestion. It has a feedback loop to the brain, and it's a two-way system. It's part of helping us digest well, helping us breathe well, and helping us relax. So all of these exercises can help with that. So nice and relaxed, little wiggle, and we're going to let the arms float up the side as we breathe in. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, the arms float down. So we're going to do this with a breath hold. So inhale, reach up. Hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, reach up. Hold the breath, arms down. And a third one if you can. Inhale, reach up, and then blow out. So we're expanding the lungs each time a little bit more. We've filled up the lungs, then as we bring the arms down, it's like that spice jar. When you filled it up full, you bang it on the table and you get a little bit more space. We're using the arms as the banging on the table to make a little bit more space in the lungs. So the next inhale is not as big as the first one, and the third one is smaller again. We never want to create tension. If you force the body, if you push it, it's going to push back, and then we have a fight, and that creates tension, and that's counterproductive. So everything we do with yoga, with our body, with its breathing, or a muscle exercise, or a posture, we want to meet ourselves where we are. So find where we are, breathe, and then we go forwards without this push-pull. We want to be focused on what we're doing. So again, you can do it with me. Inhale, reach up, shoulders soft, hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, reach up. Hold the breath, arms down, shoulders soft. Inhale, reach up if you can. Exhale, blow the air out. So that was the inhale part of pump breath. Just doing that is helpful. If the second part isn't, if you're not ready for the second part yet, just do the first part. The exhale, my students find it a little more challenging to find the posture, and that's the most important thing, is to have the good posture when we're stretching the lungs. So we're going to be like we're sitting down, and we have an imaginary chair behind us and the hands on the legs, and we lift the chest, and again we want that neutral spot. So from the side, we're sitting down, bottom relaxed, chest up, shoulders down, neck in neutral. So we've pretty much got a straight spine. So we're going to breathe out, fold forwards, hold the breath, lift the chest and lengthen. Breathe out, fold forwards, lift the chest and lengthen. Third time if you can, and come up. So it's like that towel that's full of water. You wring it out and you pull it, and then you wring it again and you pull it. So that's what we're doing with folding the body forwards. We're letting the body fold forwards between the legs. The head relaxes, so all of the air is being expelled from the lungs. Then we do that lift up and lengthen, so that we're stretching the lungs. That's the wringing the towel, and we blow out again. So from the front, we've done our breathe in, fold forwards, blow the air out, hands on the knees, fingers forwards, lift the chest, lengthen, hold the breath, blow the air out, hold the breath, lift the chest and lengthen, blow the air out, and just stand up. So if you'd like to do that together, I'll do it from the side so you can see the posture. Hands are on the knees, fingers forwards, and we're aiming to straighten the arms, and that's a bit like the phoenix rising as we lift the chest to lengthen. So from the inhale, we're going to fold forwards, blow the air out. Hold the breath, lift the chest, neck in neutral, blow the air out. Hold the breath, lift the chest, lengthen the front of the body, neck in neutral, bottom relaxed. Fold forwards. Inhale, lift, fold forwards, and just stand up. So we're going to put that all together, and then I'll show you it sitting. So when you're ready, inhale, reach up, hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, reach up, hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, reach up, fold forwards, blow the air out. Hold the breath, lift the chest, blow the air out. Hold the breath, lift the chest, blow the air out, and we'd come up, inhale again. So practice them as separate bits and then practice them together. If we're going to be sitting, I'll show you forwards. So the reaching up is pretty much the same as standing, except that we're sitting down. So for the folding, we have the hands on the knees, and we're going to fold forwards and let the body relax between the legs as far as you are able, and let the head come down. So to breathe out, lift up, breathe out, lift up. So from the side, we're going to, from the inhale, breathe out and lift up, breathe out, lift up, nice straight spine, neck in neutral. So sitting, we would do inhale, hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, soft shoulders, hold the breath, arms down. Inhale, exhale, fold forwards, hands on the knees, blow the air out. Lift the chest and lengthen, blow the air out. Lift the chest and lengthen, blow the air out, and then we carry on with the inhale. So that's a little exercise to help you improve your breathing. It's good if you've had any pneumonia, any chest infections, anything to do with the lungs, any asthma. It will help over time to gently improve your lung function. So never force. If you have an active infection and it doesn't feel good to do that, or if it doesn't feel good in any way, please don't do it. It needs to feel good. So please let me know if you have any comments or any questions, and please subscribe to my channel, like, notify, click the little bell to notify, and I will engage with you, helping you improve your health. Thank you so much. That's Lynn Bridgeford, Aether Bios.